What's up guys? Welcome back to Forrest Speed Shop. So today, I don't have the gas tank. I got a new gas tank for the bike. That one, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this or shown it on the channel, but it's pretty bad. So I've got a new gas tank and I need to go grab it because I thought I brought it out here and I didn't. But we're gonna see how well it fits. I know it won't fit perfectly at the beginning because you can't find parts for these Yamahas. It's a DT100 and not a lot of people made things for them. I couldn't find a replacement tank that was brand new. The only other ones were used and were still rusty. So I'm gonna go grab that tank. We're gonna throw it on here, see how well it fits, and then yeah, let's get right to it. All right, so here's the gas tank. Here's it in comparison to the old tank. As you can see, quite a bit bigger. This one I think is 2.4 gallons. Wow, they did a really crappy paint job. Yeah, so this one's like 2.4 gallons versus that one 1.6, so almost a gallon difference, which means quite a bit more range, especially out of such a small bike. So as y'all can see, this side has these for the pockets for the rubber, like rubber pieces, and this has them as well. So two pockets don't work together. So I gotta either chop these off or I'm gonna chop these off. Not sure. I think I'm gonna leave these on the bike. Just leave stock mounting position and ow. And cut these off right here. So I'm gonna get doing that real quick and I'll be right back when I have it mounted up where I need it. So, as you saw, there's a bit of trouble getting this to fit. I also gotta adjust the seat. So I'm trying to decide, and I think it looks cool. That tank actually looks really cool on this bike. But what I gotta do is we gotta actually cut those tabs off. I don't know if you saw it first. I was trying to pry them off, but I gotta cut them off, and I've only got a really worn out cutting wheel on my angle grinder, so I gotta go get something for like my Dremel or something. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, cut those off, and then I'm trying to decide if I want to mess with my nice seat here or if I want to just adjust with the mounting point, because either I could chop a few inches off the front here, and actually by a few inches, or yeah, that's like 2 or 3 inches right there. But do that, or I can just move the mounting position up, and then the bike looks a little bit longer than it does, and it also kind of looks like a, I don't know, it kind of looks like it's raked out on the front. So I still gotta cut these off. Once I do that though, I'll just adjust that into where I think I need it, and I think actually it might bolt up really well. So yeah, I'm gonna cut those off. Alright guys, so I got the tank on. It's bolted down back here, but I don't have any way of mounting it up front. As you can see, I've cut just about everything off of both the bike and the tank. So I'm probably going to end up just fabricating a little strap that holds it into like a self-tapper area here or something like that. But yeah, and then I gotta figure out whether or not I want to mount the seat more rearward and have it look like this, or I'm gonna have to figure out if I want to make it look like, have it cut like right about here and fit on there. So that's all I can do for today, or at least right now. I am out of welding wire, and so I gotta weld some stuff onto the tank. Hopefully I don't blow another hole through it like I did earlier. I was welding to it and just blew a hole in the side of the tank. So yeah, nice for a brand new tank. But turn the amperage down, so it shouldn't do that again. But yeah, once I get more welding wire, then I will throw this back together, or well, I'll take this off actually and figure out a way to mount it. But for now, I kind of like the look of the cafe racer. It actually looks really sleek. But I got to get this, figure out how I'm gonna get this mounted up, and then figure out how I'm gonna get that mounted. Ooh, hold on, sit down, there we go. Yes, yeah, so this is what the bike should look like when finished. Maybe the seat will be in more. I actually kind of like the idea of the seat being brought in a little bit more. Just doesn't make it look like everything's shifted as far back. So yeah, I'll get back to y'all when I get more welding wire so I can actually weld on this thing, and then we'll get going on it. Guys, I suck at welding, but I fixed it. Yes. All right, well, good news. So we got more welding wire and more gas too, actually. So I'm not gasless MIG welding, which sucks. But so I gotta go put that tank back on the bike. It's pretty much airtight when I blew into it, which is cool. So yeah, I gotta now figure out how to mount that to the bike. So let's get going. All right, guys. So got the tank on here. It's only bolted down there. As you can see, that bolt's kind of slid pretty far forward. That's just so I don't have any contact between the front of the tank and my forks. And right now it's only bolted on. I gotta figure out, oh, we can't see anything from there. I gotta figure out how to get something to mount right in here. And then I gotta figure out what to do with the mounts. I think right here, I'm gonna move this mount, the mount length back. And then I'm just gonna have to readjust where this is. I think I'm gonna move it back forward to the original mounting spot, just because this is bolted in and I won't have to deal with it. So yeah, I'm gonna get to doing that, and then we'll get this thing fired back up. Last time I rode it, I fouled the plug. So I've got a new plug for it. I just gotta throw into it and we'll get going on that. Okay guys, so we're back. My camera ran out of storage space, but we're all good now. So I did actually have this mounted here. You can see my little weld spots, but it did not work like I wanted it to, which yeah, kind of sucks. But I figured out why. It's because the fender's in the way. And if this material right here was plastic, it'd be pretty easy, but it's metal. It's like steel. So I'm gonna have to gently massage it with a big hammer and see if I can get that to conform properly to the seat. Well, RIP that. I'll just have to super glue that back on. But oh, perfect. All right, So yeah, it fits great now. It actually sits over here, so now I just gotta drill a couple more holes on these little mounting brackets for these, so I can get them to actually sit straight out instead of angling down and looking weird. But yeah, and I gotta weld this back on. But yeah, once I get that done, we can fire up the bike. All right guys, so I wasn't able to get the rest of working on the bike, but all it was, y'all didn't really miss out on much. You missed out on my terrible welding skills. I can make beads, and I kind of messed up over there. This one, the spot welds are actually pretty good, so that one's not bad. This is now bolted down, and there is a rubber grommet on the top. I was going to try to do some stuff up here, but there was like that much room to actually put something in there, or like it would be that thick, and it wouldn't really do much of anything. So I've got a rubber grommet on there. As you can see, it sits really close to the muffler, but I'm gonna probably do some heat shielding on the inside of the tank, just so it doesn't superheat my gas, because that's not going to be fun. But yeah, I just took it out into my alleyway real quick, and it doesn't run right now because, as I said, I fouled the plug. But I took it out there and just went and hopped on it and pushed it around and just jumped on it really hard, and it doesn't rattle or anything. So yeah, it's looking to be really good. Tomorrow I'm gonna put in the new plug, and then yeah, just put in the new plug, and then I'm gonna ride it, and I'm gonna show you guys what it's like. We're gonna fill up the tank, and I don't know how well y'all can see this. It's pretty dark over here, but the petcock output, I guess is what you'd call that, where the fuel comes out of. Oh, we're not gonna be able to see this one over here, but I don't know, it's roughly the same size. But I just need a new fuel hose on it, and then once I get that, fill it up with gas and take it out for a spin. So yeah, I'll see you guys right about now. All right, so it's the next day. I'll give you guys a better view of the welds on this. So there's some weld right there, kind of sucks. Spot welds are okay. So as I stated earlier, I am not the best welder, but yeah, so I got to throw another fuel line on this, because the fuel line I have is for the other tank, and so it is too short. That's pretty loose in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna throw that on, put some gas in the tank, and then we'll get to riding. All right guys, so I got the tank welded back up. It is on now. I've got everything on it, so tomorrow I'm gonna try and start it. I've got the new plug in it as well. So tomorrow I'm gonna try to start it and then take it for a spin. All right guys, so I actually just fired up the bike, and it wasn't running right. It kept coughing and sputtering and not working, and the carburetor is just messed up. So I've got a new carb on its way, and then yeah, I've got a key for it as well. Actually, this doesn't have a key, so I've got a new key for it, and I've got a new carb coming. It's not the carb, well, I assume it's not the carb. I'm gonna actually order a piston so I can do a top end rebuild. But yeah, once I do that, this thing should be wicked. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and hit that notification button for more content. I'll see you guys later.